Just going out for a wee while, Jock. Or maybe some time.
Janice?
You'd better go straight in. He's waiting for you.
Come in.
It's not entirely satisfactory, is it?
No.
Some people think that the world turns on credit. You would appear to agree with them, Constable.
Well, I don't know.
I don't subscribe to that notion. Thrift. Thrift. It's a virtue that preserves purity of thought, keeps us from sinful avarice. You could say it brings us closer to God. Would you agree, Constable Macbeth?
Well, I suppose. I don't know. Aye.
And yet, you seem to have lost that virtue.
Well, I had a few unforeseen expenses.
Indeed you have. This very day, a cheque for £340 presented by McAlpine's Wholesale Whisky and Spirits Limited, Inverness.
It's a special bulk buy bargain offer.
It's a bargain with the devil, that's what it is. The cheque has been returned unpaid. You've got a month to find the £1,356 you owe this bank before we commence proceedings. You can hand in your cash card on the way out.
How am I going to eat?
It's a wicked, sinful world we live in, PC Macbeth. And we're both put here by the Lord to turn folk away from error. No matter how painful that redemption is.
Jimmy. Duncan.
Hey?
Oh, good morning, Hamish.
Mr. Souter, I'm ready for you now.
It's all right, sir. I'll take care of this. So there we were. 63p, please. So, it's the big fight. Big Dougie gets his flick knife out, starts waving it in front of Bobby's face.
It's 55.
Before anyone can stop him, he steps up to Bob, slips on the floorboard, and wham! In goes the blade, right up to the hilt. It was an awful sight. The blood was spurting out of Bobby in a jet. Great big gobs of it. I tell you, it was terrible.
63 pence. There you go. See you later, Rory.
Hey! You've not listened to a word I've said. I'm just after telling you how Bobby Gillespie was stabbed.
Bobby Gillespie? When?
Last night. At the rehearsal.
Oh, right.
It was a terrible accident. God alone knows how we're going to replace a singer of Bobby's caliber with only 3 weeks to go.
Yeah, well.
Hey, you've given me Spanish money.
Could you let me off with it, Rory? The bank manager stopped my cash point card.
Never.
Aye. Wee Jock's sitting out in a car and he's starving.
Oh, for goodness sake. State of the world. Letting a wee dog starve like that. There.
That's very kind of you, Rory, very kind. Kind of hungry myself.
Help yourself. Pay me when you can.
I really appreciate this, Rory. Anything I can do for you, anything.
Ah, wished. Hey, Hamish. There might be just a wee something.
When you're a jet, you're the top cat in town. You're the gold medal kid with the heavyweight crown.
When you're a jet, you're the swingin'est thing. Little boy, you're a man. Little man, you're a king.
The jets are in gear, our cylinders are clicking. The chances are clear, cause every Puerto Rican's a lousy chicken. Here come the jets like a bat out of hell. Someone gets in our way, someone don't feel so well. Here come the jets, little world, step aside. Better go on the ground, better run, better hide. We're drawing a line, so keep your noses hidden. We're hanging a sign, says visitors forbidden, and we ain't kidding. Here come the jets, yeah, and we're gonna beat every last bugging gang on the whole bugging street, on the whole bugging, ever loving street. Yeah!
Nice bit of left-hand work there, Esme.
Thank you, Rory.
I can appreciate a woman with supple hands.
Good, all of you. Hamish, not bad for a first try.
Aye. Let me get this straight. There's two gangs, right? The Jets and the Sharks. And they're always like fighting and stabbing one another. But in between they do a fair bit of singing and dancing.
That's it.
Uh-huh. And like these are the Jets, who are like a band of savage teenage thugs.
Do you have a problem with that, Hamish?
Well, I mean, come on, you've got to admit. No. Where's the Sharks?
We do them as well.
So what happens when the Jets and the Sharks meet up?
It's surprising, with a bit of subtle reworking, how seldom they have to meet.
Aye, but when they do.
We spread out.
Sorry, Isabel. I had to work.
Oh, you're cutting it fine. We're just about to do your scene.
Sorry. Evening, Hamish.
All right, Jimmy.
Scene 21, please.
Is that no full of sticks? Bank manager's door.
It is. Okay, Rory. Roll it.
I didn't know young Jimmy could act.
Oh, there's not much acting about it. Watch this.
Only you're the only thing I'll see forever. In my eyes, in my words, and in everything I do. Nothing else but you ever.
Does her father know she's doing this?
How should I know?
What's the matter with you? Just saying, I don't think her father would approve of the way she's handling young Jimmy.
Well, that's what West Side Story's all about, Hamish. A forbidden star-crossed love.
All the world is only you and me. Tonight, it all began tonight. I saw you and the world went away. Tonight, there's only you tonight. What you are, what you do, what you say.
Today, all day, I had that feeling a miracle would happen. I know now I was right, for he
Jimmy? Phyllis? That was great. Jimmy?
Sorry. Do it again?
No, that won't be necessary. Some of these men will need hospitalization if they have to witness unbridled lust twice in one night. Come on now, there's work to be done.
I'm telling you. Didn't know you had it in you, Jimmy, son.
Well, just a wee bit, you know.
Listen, is your dad okay?
Aye? How?
Didn't look himself in the bank this morning.
There's nothing we can't handle. You coming? See ya.
Roddy. Tell me, you wouldn't happen to know if there's anything wrong with Jimmy's father, would you?
Well, that would be confidential, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
It's a hard life keeping sheep on these hills. Solitude, financial crisis, drink. They could all conspire to break a man. Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Of course. And I mean, a man might need a wee bit of help, even if he was too proud to ask.
Hypothetically, aye.
Step, step, cross kick.
Hey!
That's it.
You've cracked it.
Hey, stop!
Cracked it.
Hamish, look at this.
Amazing.
Easy.
Not bad, eh?
Easy does it.
Oh, you're beauty! Hey, the drinks are on me!
Hot dog.
It is amazing the strange magic of theatre that leads grown men to make complete tits of themselves.
Absolutely.
What was Mr. Macbeth saying about your dad?
Well, my dad's just... Since my mum died, he's not been right. Everything's kinda... I don't know. Phyllis, we're skint.
Was my father sympathetic at the bank?
Not very.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Look up.
Oh, my hands are cold. Yours too.
Phil, you're not kidding me on here.
I haven't yet learned how to joke that way. I don't think I ever will.
Get your hands off her.
Kenneth!
Stay away from my sister. There's only one thing he wants from you.
Kenneth, just mind your own business.
How can I? You'll end up cast from the sight of the Lord. You'll be nothing but a visitor of clinics.
Kenny, shut up. And get lost.
No, you've been missing meetings of the Good News Fellowship for weeks. Does Father know what you've been doing instead?
Look, Kenneth, don't tell him. It's just a musical. It's harmless.
Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we?
Jeez, oh. He's kind of revved up, your Kenneth.
Yes, I think it's his hormones.
Aye, well, I know how he feels. At least I didn't get God. Just plooks.
I don't care. Come here.
Well, it's a night made for loving, jockey boy. But my woman doesn't want me. Nobody wants a bankrupt police. Not even one with 3 cases of the finest malt whiskey known to man.
Hamish,
Isabel?
you forgot your script.
Guys!
What do you have to tell me, daughter?
Dad.
You have been missing your church meetings to attend rehearsals of an entertainment, which I am told involves dancing in public.
Yes.
And now Kenneth says he found you compromising your dignity with a village boy. Who is he?
Jimmy Suter.
Duncan Suter's boy.
That's correct, Father. He was all over her. Hands everywhere.
Enough! His father's an idle, feckless waster who cannot live within his means.
That's not true.
I'll not let you taint the memory of your mother with such wanton foolishness. You're not to see him again. You hear me, girl?
Good night, Father.
Good night. You did right to bring this to me, Kenneth. Your mother would have approved.
I wish I'd known her.
She was a fine, upstanding woman, son. Not like some you'll find. On you go. Fine woman.
Shouldn't really be drinking this stuff. That bank manager bounced my cheque. I'm in debt up to my ears.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe run away to the rigs.
No. You don't want to do that. You'd be missed.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hamish! Hamish, are you all right?
For God's sake, what is it?
I sensed something. Some sort of karmic surge coming out of your house. Something going down. I thought you might be in some kind of trouble.
Does it look like I'm in trouble?
Well, you can't be too careful. You've opened a bottle, then.
Oh, sit down. I'll get you a glass.
Isabel?
Hello? Duncan? Hey, Jimmy.
Right.
How you doing?
Fine.
I was wondering if I could have a word with your father.
Sure. Listen, you better come in.
Duncan. Come on, Duncan, you need to get a move on, man. It's 11 o'clock already.
There's no point.
There's every point. Come on, the world's no such a terrible place. There's young Jimmy there, he's the toast of the village and he's singing. Having a romance with young Phyllis Dix as well, I hear.
What? Oh, the Dix girl. Dad, are you trying to shame me, boy? Oh. I told you to stay away from her. Her father's intent to drive me out of business and you run around with his girl behind my back.
Duncan.
You keep away from that girl! For God's sakes, what are you trying to do to me, boy? God's sakes.
Duncan. He's just a boy, Duncan.
I can hear the Selkies from here. Who? The seal folk. They sing to us. Mary's down there.
Mary's been dead for 7 years.
No, she's down there. Calling for Jimmy. She went back to the seal folk and now she wants him as well. They come back for their own, you see.
Duncan. Look, the guy has cashed in his marbles. It's obvious.
Maybe aye, maybe no.
You're not saying you believe him.
I'm not saying I believe him. I'm not saying I don't believe him.
Oh, well, thank you, Paddy Ashton. You saying to me that you believe that this guy's wife has turned into a seal?
A thing doesn't actually need to happen for it to be real.
He's a break, John.
Duncan's suffering from love sickness. And he's not the only one.
What?
There's a Selkie calling for you as well, Macbeth.
I'm warning you.
That you're looking on the wrong beach.
Right. That's it. I'm off. And John, stop polishing the fax machine.
Make of our hands one hand, make of our hearts one heart, make of our vows one last vow, only death will part us now.
Make of our lives one life, day after day, one life. Now it begins, now we start.
One hand, one heart, even death won't part us now.
Cease this sinful spectacle! Put my daughter down, boy.
Excuse me, Mr. Dix, but you're interrupting our rehearsal.
This rehearsal is over. Under the standing orders of the Church Hall Subcommittee, any lewd or licentious use is barred at the discretion of the chairman of the said subcommittee.
And who is the chairman?
I am. Phyllis, home.
It's scandalous. 2 months' hard work down the drain.
It's just our luck to have a religious maniac on our patch.
There's nothing to do. We'll have to call the production off.
As easy as that. I mean, if Cameron Dix wants to, what is it, rumble? Then I say we rumble. What'd you say?
Well, I say, go, go.
I say mix.
I say boomba boomba.
Wacko jacko! I applaud the sentiment, ladies and gentlemen, but what can we do? Dix is well in with the minister.
Discredit him.
Discredit him? You need to have done something to be discredited. The Pope has more form than Cameron Dix.
Oh, come on, if we can't find any dirt on him, we just have to make it up.
Always the consummate police professional, eh, Hamish?
There's guilt tugging at the heart of that man. I can see it. You mark what I'm saying. He's got a past.
I hate to say it, but he's seldom wrong.
Hey, I've just remembered something. So an old mate of mine told me once.
What?
You know, I never give it one thought.
Come on, what?
Aye, hang on. Aye. Zoot boy? Aye. Yes, it's Lachlan McRae here. Aye, that Lachlan. Yes. So, how's Honey Inverness then? You Southerners get all the good weather, don't you, eh? Yes, I was wondering, did you tell me once that you knew Cameron Dix back in the 60s? Yes, oh, aye, there was great days in Loch Dhu as well, aye. Yes. Zoot, aye.
Who is he?
Wally. Used to be an old customer of mine, you know. And he was a leading light in the Bohemian Cafe Society of Inverness as well.
I never knew they had Bohemians in Inverness.
No, this was in 1967, man. You know, miniskirts, music, free love.
Sometimes I think I've wasted my entire life.
I'm afraid the bank can't do anything more for you, Mr. Suter. If you can't meet your commitments in 5 days, we'll be commencing repossession.
My farm? You put me out?
That was the agreement.
Is there nothing I can do?
If you can't keep your son off of my girl, I'll keep you out of my town.
What?
So, I think that concludes the interview, Mr. Suter. Thank you very much for coming in. Good morning.
Aye, it's some place you've got here, Zoot boy.
Aye, kind of freaky, you know, lads.
Very nice.
You should be here for one of our nature communion weekends, man. I mean, it's like a sex machine.
Sounds cracking, boy. Zoot, you told me that you knew Cameron Dix, didn't you?
Know him? I was his best man.
Really?
Oh, one of the swingingest gigs ever. We stained ourselves with blue wood. We hailed the sun as it rose our dingwall and flung ourselves naked in the Caledonian Canal. Fantastic.
This can't be the same Cameron Dix.
Sure it was. Effie ran off with a police sergeant from Mulgai in the end. Poor Cameron never even got his car keys back. I was round about then, he signed himself up with the God Squad. Definitely no my scene, man. You dig?
I thought his wife was dead.
No. Here. That's us at the Isle of Wight in '67. Gave an entirely new meaning to the term pleasure beach, I can tell you. And this is Effie. She's running the Ann Summers shop in Wick these days.
My God. I wonder, Zoot, do you think you can give us a loan of that for a couple of days? In Wick?
Aye. Busy?
Really? No, it's Cameron's been creating a few negative vibes in the village, you know. Upsetting folk unnecessary, but I think if he was to see these photographs, he might change his ways. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Would you be interested in a film I shot at the Nairn Free Love Festival in '69? My God, what a gig that was. Didn't I hear stitch on for a fortnight? Aye. Well, that was when we gave old Donkey Dix his nickname.
Donkey?
Oh, God, aye. Never seen nothing like it.
Oh, well, I suppose we could take a wee look. Come on. See you later. See you.
Hamish.
Jimmy.
Hamish, you need to come. It's Dad. He's off his head. Morning.
All right, Jimmy. You just try and get some sleep. You're back in the morning when he's calmed down, eh?
He's going to lose the farm. It's all because of me.
No, it's not your fault.
He's smashing the place up.
I tried to stop him, but he just
Jimmy,
went for him.
Jimmy, I'll take care of you, okay? Okay? Duncan.
Put her down. You get your hands off her.
Whoa,
You just
whoa.
keep off!
Duncan. Whoa. Take it easy. Duncan, you all right? You all right?
Hamish. Why? I can't stand it. I'm losing it, Hamish. I'm losing it all.
God, what a night.
You've got a customer, Hamish.
Mr. Dix, something I can do for you. Perhaps you heard of someone enjoying themselves and you want me to lock them up.
You would be better advised not to take that satirical tone with me, Macbeth. I want Jimmy Souter found and arrested.
For what?
For taking my girl against my will. She went out last night and didn't return. I want them found.
Well, your girl wasn't with Jimmy last night.
You know that for a fact?
Aye, I do. Jimmy's still in the cells, John?
Aye, but it's not that simple.
Right, Mr. Dix, this way.
Oh, Hamish, I don't think this is a good idea.
Want proof that Jimmy was alone last night?
Hamish.
Right behind this door.
I very much regret this course of action. But in this event, repossession proceedings are being brought forward and will commence immediately. Yours, etc., etc. Right, Janice? Get that off to Souter.
Yes, Mr. Dix.
Take another. To police complaints, Inverness. Dear Sir, I wish to report the use of a police station as a brothel.
You're ruining everything.
Thank you, Janice. We'll do this later. I won't have you associating with that boy.
You can't stop me.
Well, we'll have to see. You might find that he's moving out of the district. His father's gone bankrupt.
Yes, you made sure of that, didn't you?
Phyllis, I'm trying to do my duty by you.
I hate you.
Wait. Phyllis! Come back here!
I never realised what a wonderful sport volleyball was.
come the jets like a bat out of hell. Someone gets in our way, someone don't feel so well.
Gentlemen, I give you a toast. Revenge.
Revenge. Apparently his wife isn't even dead. He just pretended she was. Even his children don't know. When this gets out, he's finished in this place.
Aye, the man's been living a lie, and now he's going to pay you.
Oi, who keeps doing
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
I came to. I thought Jimmy was still here.
Better go after her. Phyllis, I'm really sorry you had to witness them. I don't know what we were thinking of.
How could he? All these years, thinking she was dead.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe he felt he had to, make up the story to help him cope with the loss. And people do that all the time.
This'll kill Kenneth. Thought my mother was a saint.
I'm really sorry. Look, why don't you and me put our heads together and see if we can do something right for a change? Eh? Aye? Come on.
I brought the post in from the road. Right then.
Jimmy,
Don't go, son. I can't manage. I've got to get done.
What's that?
That's your holiday shots from Nairn.
What are you talking about? I haven't been to Nairn for...
Why didn't you tell me my mother was alive?
Phyllis.
Morning, Father. Blessed food, O Lord, may your fruit strengthen our will against the forces of sin. Amen.
Amen.
Sorry, Father, I'm late for school. Got to dash.
Your mother didn't want you. I had to find a way of making things right. Kenneth.
Kenneth thinks she was next to God. She wasn't.
You mustn't tell him. Please. I don't want him hurt.
You're gonna let Jimmy's dad keep his farm. Otherwise, I'm leaving. And Kenneth gets the whole story.
You can't. Phyllis, don't leave.
It's up to you.
Damn you, Effie. Damn you.
That was Cameron Dick's car.
Better get after him.
Mr. Suter! Mr. Suter! Don't turn! No! Mr. Suter! Dad!
It's okay, it's okay, you stop, it's okay.
Kenneth? Kenneth?
Father?
Boy, crazy boy. Get cool, boy. Got a rocket in your pockets. Keep coolly cool, boy. Don't get hot, 'cause man, you got some high times ahead. Take it slow, and daddy-o, you can live it up and die in bed. Boy, crazy boy. Stay loose, boy. Grease it, buzz it, easy does it. Turn off the juice, boy. Go, man, go, but not like a yo-yo schoolboy.
Tony, when you come, use the back door.
See.
Oh, Tony. What does Tony stand for?